everybody? This your boy Sambay, and this is episode 333 of Sambay Honors. Now, before we get into anything, as usual, let's give glory and honor to whom it is due. Let's give glory and honor to God for the grace to be alive, for the grace to be able to see this new day. You're watching this video, I'm making this video, it's by the grace of God. So without Him, there's no me, there's no you. Let's give glory to God. Now, going into episode 3. This one that you're about to watch is actually my first interview. And I did it with a group of 2. It's the only one that actually had 2 people at the same time. So already you should know it's going to be a little bit lengthy. But the thing about these 2 people, man, never underestimate the power of Facebook. Never underestimate the power of social media. I met these people strictly through social media. Okay, so let's retract a little bit. Episode 1, 2006, Samek. I'm not talking about social media. 2008, Uncle Isaiah. We're not talking about social media. But 3, alright, let me explain to you the story. Now, with these 2 people, I met one from 2008, and I met one from 2012. So remember the guy from my first episode of Sambay Honors, Samek, in 2007. He used to come over to my house, like I said. If you remember the first episode, I used to say he used to always give us music, come over to the house, we'll rehearse, he would sing, whatever. So he gave us this CD, and the title of the CD was called My Color. And there's this track on that CD where it goes like this. I can be more berede, Mr. Pamela. Shagun Nabi Ayodele. But he used to sing Mr. Pamela Shagun Blessing Ayodele. So we used to always laugh at that because it's not Shagun Blessing, Shagun Nabi. But so the song that comes after that for the music to come in is so that's where we got that beat from. That's where it belonged. And just imagine from 2007, that's when we heard it. Now, guys, I was over my house. The person from the last episode, episode 2, was over my house. And we was just in the living room chilling. And I was on my laptop, you know. And he was like, do you know this person? And he typed in his name. And his face didn't look familiar. He had a blue shirt on. He had some little dreads. I'm like, no, I don't know who he is. He's my friend. Add him. I said, alright, cool, no problem. I added him. That was 2008. Now, these people, besides the music, why I love them so much is because they're truly like my big brothers, right? Like I said, don't underestimate the power of social media. These people used to call us. We haven't met. Never. WhatsApp video. Facebook video, call. They used to just call just to check. We would talk for hours, talk about stories, anything. This time around, I'm going to the UK. In May 2019, I went to the UK. And let me just point this out, because I never said this since episode 1 and 2. But I want to make episode 3 the time to tell you this. Throughout all the people you guys are going to see that I'm honoring, not one of them are prepared or know my intentions. I put them on the spot. I surprised all of them with this. So from episode 1 to whatever it ends at, none of these people know my intentions. They did not know anything I had planned or what I was going to do. Alright, now I went, like I said, this interview, I went to London in May. And if you guys saw a video, if you follow me well, you saw a video of our first trip to London. And it was for a wedding. And we surprised somebody. Yes. That was the first time we met. That was 2019 too. June 2018. June 2nd, 2018, we went to London for the first time and surprised him. From that 2008 that I said I added him on Facebook, we only spoke via social media. We never met. So our first time meeting both of these two people was in 2018. But from afar, I've seen their work. I've heard their work. I listened. I scored their music. If you follow people in London, you see that these two people are always together. Always together. This one's an interesting video. You guys, I believe you guys are going to enjoy this one. This one is no other than Imole Nabi and Kebe Bankole.
Let's go, please.
Congrats. Congrats.
Sorry, just go. Imole, we have a surprise for you. Surprise! Thank you so much. Guys. Let's go. Go, guys.
Education kò ṣe déédé, political kò ṣe déédé, economy kò ṣe déédé, kírùkèrúdò má ṣe wáyé mọ́ látọwọ́. Èmi yóò máa màmá dúpẹ́ o fóore rẹ lórí àwa ọmọ rẹ a màmá dúpẹ́ o bàbá o màmá ṣe ń o bàbá o ṣe.
Bàbá o ṣe fún oore rẹ lórí wa.
Bàbá o ṣeun bàbá o
Jésù o ṣe
Jésù o máa ṣe.
fún oore rẹ lórí wa.
Olúrọ̀bọ̀ yóò ọlọ́lá ni wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ayáyé mẹ́lẹ́. Orí ìdájára ò lọ́pẹ́. Ẹsẹ̀ ẹ̀ sún wọn. Àlùbáríkà lọ́pẹ́ lórí mi o. Ayé fẹ́ lórí mo kíyẹ lọ́pẹ́. Bóyá mo mú owó.
Àní àwọn ọ̀run ti sọ̀rọ̀ ògo Ọlọ́run ti búyọ̀ bíríbírí ó yí kan mi o. Mo bàjẹ́ o nítorí mẹ́rì mi o ògùn owó connection o Fẹ́mi Glasgow súnmọ́ mi nítòsí o.
Alright. My big brother's here. They don't know why I called him here. Right? They don't know. I'm in London at this moment, guys. In any band, in any music, especially in Nigeria, you cannot do it by yourself. People don't know the what it takes to make an album. They don't know what it makes to make a band. These people, I met them for the first time last year, and it's an honor for me because this is what I grew up listening to. This is why you guys are learning the small that I know, because I'm watching and listening to them. I'm here because I want you guys to also tap from what I tapped from. I want you guys to hear their story, hear their background, how they came up. I want you guys to know that it's not only the lead singer that deserves the glory. The instrumentalists behind them as well. These people have worked. As the young guys I've started, you guys see me now, these people have started before me. So I want them to tell their backgrounds on how their life started from when they were back in Nigeria to now where they are in London at this point now. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I comes first now. So, my brother Imole, how did you start up in this music? What was your first instrument? Where were you? Who was your first artist? Tell us your background.
It's a long story.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, let me say this. I won't be able to say everything because it's a long story. If I said I should start mentioning where, when, and where I've been. We won't end this conversation. So I'll try my best to make it short. Yeah. First of all, I'll say in the most thing that is very important in life of an instrumentalist, is to know God first. Know God. If you're a Muslim, you should know what you're serving first. Then what you desire now comes after. Then I started from church. I was born in the church.
Which church did you attend?
I'm a Celestian. I was born in this vineyard. And to God be the glory, I'm still in the vineyard.
Okay. Now, who was the first artist? What was your first instrument that you played for?
My first instrument is clef.
From clef?
From clef, I jumped to shaker.
Okay.
From shaker, jumped to another shaker which is known as shaker.
Okay.
From shaker, I jumped to conga. Play conga for a while. From there, went on the drums. Then from while I was playing the drums, an uncle of mine told me that for you to be a good and a perfect drummer, you have to have the knowledge of what the string
is. Okay.
Explain.
Yeah.
You have to have, if it's not little like that, you have to have like an idea of what the strings are saying.
Right.
For you to be a good drummer. So then my uncle taught me how to play the keyboard and the bass guitar. So I joined that to my drums experience.
Okay.
And after I started, one of my uncles started taking me out to every Friday night. He has a friend that sings secular music. So I started going out on Friday night to entertain people in the club. So we started that, and that was moving fine. And to God be the glory. People were really accepting what we were doing. The turnout was like, wow. Yeah. So from there, we started building our own little band then. So as they normally say, 20 kids cannot be together. Cannot be. So as time goes on, we started moving to our various. So then I went to a band called Angelic Stars. Then.
Is that Celeste something?
Yeah.
Okay.
That band was led by one of my greatest uncle. It was my uncle, my teacher, my producer, my everything. You can name it. Everything you can name it. It's in person of Julius Olagoroye.
Okay.
Popularly known as Julie King. So when I got into the band, they said to me that I'm not capable enough to be the band drummer then.
Wow.
So they pushed me on the conga. So I was playing the conga. But each time Julie King has a production to do in the studio, he takes me along. He won't tell me to do anything in the studio. He will just let me sit down. Just watch.
Wow.
Watch what we're doing. So I sat down. I would listen to what they're doing, and I'll go home. With that, I'm happy. Because anywhere, it is when it comes to music. I don't mind if it is jazz, soul, salsa, apala, fuji, anything. I don't pick and choose. Because I know in every music there's always something to learn.
Yes.
So then I started learning a lot. Because in studio you meet a lot of people, different people with different ideas, with different
background and everything.
And all that. And so after then I went back to church. There's a man. He is a friend to my dad. My dad used to play, the drum bass.
Okay, is that Akuba?
Akuba, yeah. That's that's the instrument that my dad plays. So So that man plays the talking drum while my dad plays the akuba. So my dad would take me into the choir stand and I will start looking at the man's hands, the way he was doing the talking drum. But then, I never picked the interest in talking drum. I love the drums. So whenever my dad went to the bathroom and come back, the minute he takes off his slipper, and I'll take the slipper and I'll turn it over. You know when you take a slipper, you turn it over. It looks like a pedal. So that's why I started.
Wow.
I started training myself on life.
Wow.
So that's why. So then that went, and there was one particular day they were doing audition in my church. We are having our juvenile harvest coming up, and we were doing an audition for all the kids. We were looking for who is to handle the drums. Meanwhile, I was at home. I did something. I was a bit naughty when I was a kid. So I did something that is basically I upset my mom, and my mom said she's not going to let me go to church on that particular day. So I missed that. So they have already chosen who to play the drums and so the next 3 years they went there, and the coordinator was like, what would you like to do? And I said, can I try the drums? And I said, he asked me and he said, have you heard the song that we've been practicing? And I said, I've only heard this once. And I said, do you think you can play to it? And I said, I can try. Okay, if you let me, just let me try and play. So, and he said, okay. He said to the boy that was playing the drums to get out. And let's see what
You can do.
you can do. So I went on the drums, and the song was sang to me from A to Z, and I never missed one thing. Even before I finished playing the drums, my friends, everybody in the choir, they started clapping already. They started clapping, so as you can see, I'm a shy person. I started feeling shy. I started feeling like, oh wow. So that's where I started the drums. It's the drums journey. That's where it all started.
Now you playing talking drum now.
Yeah.
Before you get there, your own background. Okay, how did you start? How did you come up? How was your beginning like? Because I know you came from your family, have you?
Well, I got
So we want to know your own background now, because people don't know these things. They need to know.
Well, my name is Ayodele Bankole. A story to tell.
Yeah.
I was a Muslim by birth. So, my dad, my mom, I don't even know how I joined Celeste. So suddenly, my dad just came home that day, then, that day, your dad will tell you something that you can't change it.
Right.
Now, he will tell your mom, and your mom will pass the message to you, to the children. So you have no reason to refuse it. So my mom just came to me that, oh, yeah, that's it. We're going to Celeste, and I'm like, I don't know anything there. I have no choice to, to just follow them. So I joined the Celestial Church of Christ. So I don't need to mention. Oh, you want me to mention?
Sure, why not?
I joined the Celestial Church of Christ, Imole Nabi in 1991.
They didn't born me yet, too.
It doesn't matter. So we joined. We're happy that this is another realm of, we're happy. So in 1992, they're gonna have the juvenile harvest, like my friend said.
Yeah.
So there's nobody to play talking drum. I'm like, okay, my dad is playing talking drum. That's what we did. We're doing that in our house. So that's what we inherited. So my granddad played the big drum that they called Iyalo. So I used to go with them when I was young. My granddad would tell my dad that, you see this young boy, put this young boy on your neck. So he needs to go with us to any show we're going to. I'm like, no. So when I grow up, I'm like, okay, my granddad likes me. Then he used to tell my dad that, you see this young boy, he has to follow us to anywhere we're going to. So we joined Celeste in 1991. So 1992, there's nobody to play talking drum in juvenile harvest. So a lot of people, I'm like, I just talk to myself that I can do this,
Right.
So I pick up my dad's drum. So there's this rhythm that they play. I learned that from late Sikira in the barrister. So I'm like, for me to do this, a lot of people were shouting, look at this young boy, Omo Baba Azan playing talking drum like. So a lot of people mentioning my dad's name because I'm playing talking drum. I was shy then. A lot of people are looking at me like, no, I can't do this. The following year, I did the same thing. I'm like, wow, so I can do this. Nobody taught me how to play talking drum. So, me, my dad, my mom, my sister, we're living together. Whenever my dad goes out, I'll pick his drum. So then there's this cassette that they play in a tape. There's no CD then. So I'll just put the tape. If I feel like playing talking drum, I'll just put the tape on anything and I'll play it. I'll be following what the music is playing. So I'll pick up the drum and I'll be playing. I'll follow the music. So I'll loud the music. So I wouldn't know if my dad is coming back home. So whenever my dad saw me playing that, he would show okay. Who told you to play the talking drum? Just put the talking drum now. He will smack me.
So he doesn't want you to play talking drum?
He doesn't want me to play the talking drum. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'll put the talking drum down and I will relax a little bit. I'll wait till it goes out. I'll pick the drum again. I'll play the music and I'll follow what the music is playing. So now that's when I learned how to play talking drum. So since then, I've been playing with different kind of show, different kind of musicians. So a lot of people are going to my dad. Dad, sorry, can you teach us how you talk to your son? My dad would tell them that, listen, how my son knows how to play talking drum?
Don't know.
I know nothing about it. So yesterday he came to me now, listen, who taught you how to play talking drum like that? Even me, I can't say. I don't know anything about how I know how to play talking drum. So I believe I have interest in playing talking drum because I look up to him. my dad first played for. He played for a lot of musicians. So I believe I know who my dad first played for. His name is you might not know him. He played juju. So back in the days, his name is
what?
you want me to mention?
Yeah, you have to mention the name.
His name is MF Ayodele then. So he played juju. So even he's a friend to Baba Simone.
Okay.
The man that played talking drum for Obe. My dad is a friend to him. So I don't know the man then. So along the line, I know how to play talking drum. I'm like, a lot of people are calling me, this boy, you know how to play talking drum. Wow, that's amazing. I'm like, me, I don't want to play talking drum. I don't want to do any music at all. So there's a lot of things you do, then you don't know where the music or what you're doing then is taking you to.
Right.
Do you understand? But since then, I started playing for my church. So a lot of people are calling me, can you come to my church? I said, I can't just come to your church. You need to talk to my dad.
Wow.
So then I was too young. So my dad just wanted me to face my study then. You know, then anything you do, your parent doesn't want you to do. Even if you're playing football, your dad does, or your parent doesn't want you to do what will affect your studies.
Right.
Do you understand? So I used to play football then. I used to do a lot of things then, but I felt my dad a lot because my dad doesn't take nonsense. My dad doesn't take nonsense. So I don't. With that, I believe my dad doesn't like me. I don't get. It's true because you know. Then if your dad is doing what you don't like, you will believe your dad doesn't like you.
Right.
Not knowing that your dad is telling you there is the right thing to do. Don't do this. Don't do that. But it's the way they said it then. We don't know what they're telling us then is the right thing. But then I believe, oh, my dad doesn't like me. So why would you not allow me to play talking drum? But you're playing talking drum. And your dad, I mean my grandpa is playing talking drum then. I believe your dad is playing talking drum. You're playing talking drum. So allow me to play talking drum then. But he said, no, face your study. But with that, thank God. Where I am today, I don't know where I'm going tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But my dad is still there. So after my dad played for MF Ayodele, he played for a lot of musicians, which I don't know. But there's this particular musician that my dad played for, which is Roland Olubukola Olumola. So, so it's dead now. Blessed memory.
If you don't know who that is, Barbara, okay?
That's Barbara. So after then, I joined Barbara band then. So me and my dad, there's a lot of people in the same church that play for Barbara then. So Barbara is taking us out.
But what are you playing with them then?
I started playing Imole.
Okay.
Imole, that's the small talking drum. The called Imole. So a lot of people are saying that we're two of them, me and my friend. His name is Shegun. So a lot of people, and Barbara like young guys.
Wow. So
he's telling the old people that I want young guys to play for me. Do you understand? So he love young guys. So we're playing normally anything, any shows that Barbara is going, we will go there. So in that church, we hold the choir. There's nobody to, go out. Then Barbara started getting a lot of shows. So he doesn't know anybody to play for him outside. So he got no choice. He has no choice to bring us, take us to the show. So do you know? So then there's a lot of commotions then that, the shepherd of the church said, no, you can't be taking these kids to your show. You have to leave them. And Barbara said, I've trained them. They have to go with me. Do you understand? So to leave that, so this is where I am today. Do you understand? So I believe in what you're doing, do it perfectly.
Yes.
Because you don't know what you're doing may take you to.
Yes.
Do you understand? So
now that's Barbara.
that's Barbara. So
you
No, I play for. I think I play for a lot of musicians.
Let's not get that deep.
Okay. Okay.
But hey, man.
Yes.
Alright?
Yes.
There's a lot of artists I know you guys have played for. These people don't know. They just listen to the music. They don't know. I want them to know. Now, we left you off at drums, right? When you started playing drums, I know you guys have played an album. You guys have played live. Who is the artist that you have played drums in? You started with drums. You didn't get to talk about drums yet, too. Who is the artist that you have played drums in? What album is it? Speak on that.
Firstly, I will take it from here. There's a lot of celestial church parishes that I've played in the albums, which
I can't remember.
I can't remember, but I can't remember the names.
The name, okay.
The names of the parish. Yeah. And talking of artists, I will start on my brother first. In person of Ambassador Imole Nabi. Yeah, I played the drums to his first album, which is called Celestial Generation.
Wow.
Yeah. And the next I can say is that is a juju artist. I played with Kebe.
Now my best to wait. These people, Baba Best, if you guys don't know Yinka Best is, Yinka Best sang, what's his most popular lesson? Let's say, Moti Goke, Moti Song, that's Yinka Best. We can say, you know my Yoruba is not that good. He sang, Yo Bale, Nina Balaba. He also sang, well, this is the album that he sang. Aria Show, Yinka Best, the demo, oh my. All those albums, it's him that's playing the drums. It's him that's playing the drums, though. You know him for talking drums now, but it's him that's playing the drums. Well, I can see him.
Yeah. And the person of Prince Ebe Dosmo
Oba.
Popularly.
Wait.
As Mega 99, the album called Money. Played the drums as well.
Wait. What?
And
see his face.
There's some Fuji artist as well. Fuji artist. I will just mention one. Which is the person of Araji Akonde Abbas.
Do you remember the album?
Popularly those as Papa Toshite.
Papa.
Yeah.
Do you remember the album?
I'll mention few.
So it's more than one?
Yeah, it's more than one. Yeah, I'll mention Egungun Be Careful, Old School Ape, Omorapara,
and this is drums.
Drums.
Jesus. Wow.
Drums. So, there's some Islamic music as well that I've played drums in as well. Islamic, Fuji, I had some Apala band as well, and that. So that I love. I wouldn't lie to you. I can't remember the it's a lot. Trust me, when I say a lot. So let me give you a clue of how I became a studio rat, because that's what we've been called there.
Yeah.
Because when you work in a studio, that you don't really have a life outside there. So all you do, your daytime, your nighttime, you spend it in the studio. So then, when I only go home once a week. It's just to change my clothes, and so when I get to the studio, I already have. I don't stay in one studio. So this is how it works. When I go to one studio, the section is from 10 to 6 and from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Since the next morning.
That's right. So the only time that we got to relax is between 6 and 10. So, and that relaxing time, we use it to travel from one studio
To the next.
to the next. So this is what I do for a living in Nigeria. So, well, that being said, I've worked with a lot of band in Nigeria. I've worked with a lot of band when it comes to drums.
Yes.
Drums. I've worked with a lot of band before becoming the studio rat.
I'm blown away. Yo. Now, you tell us some artists. I know you mentioned Barbara.
Yeah.
Is there any Ara albums, or is it all of them that you played in, or that will make like people like, oh my god, he was there, or stuff like that? Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a studio rat like him. The only artist that I play in the studio with is Barbara. But there's a lot of shows that I did apart from studio work.
yes.
Because I don't live in Lagos then.
Yeah.
I live in Ogun State.
Okay.
But I have a friend that did studio work. I even, if any artist call me that, me, I don't have any experience in studio work, but I can give you some numbers, I can give them his number or some other, one of my other my friends that that they did studio work, but I don't have any experience in studio work. The only experience I have is Barbara. We did go to studio together. So that's all.
Did you play in the album?
Yeah.
Which album did you play?
I played in his first album, which he did for the parish he went to. That's Covenant.
Okay, Covenant.
So after that, some some albums like Jekayemo. A lot of albums, that we did with him.
And you played Omele in that?
Yeah, I played with him. And after that, I think I played chord in some studio work. So with him. I don't play talking drum with him. I don't play talking drum. I only play Omele and chord with Papa. Even on live show, if I didn't play Omele, I'll play chord with Barbara. So that's it.
So when did your talking drum career actually move? Besides church, when did it start to?
It started, like I said earlier, I started playing talking drum like 1991. So people started knowing me 1992, 1993. So that's when people know me. So a lot of people are calling me now. So you're Baba's and son. Oh wow. Can you come and play for us? I'm like, I'm still young. I'm still in school. Now don't worry, we'll give you money. I'm like, you can't. But my dad doesn't want me to play talking drum then. Since a ball. It get to a stage that I said to my dad that I don't even talk to him. So by giving him attitude that let me do my life. This is my life now. I can't be asking you money every time. Just free me. But my dad doesn't want that. No, I want you to go to school. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. But we went to school with that. My school doesn't take me to abroad.
Exactly.
It's my talking drum that took me to abroad.
Your gift.
Do you understand?
Your gift.
So here I am today. I give God glory.
God is
So that's my experience about talking drum. And I'm happy with whenever I pick up my talking drum, I'm happy. I am happy. If I am not happy before, whenever I pick up my drums, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Wow. So now we know how you got into talking drum. You've explained how you got into talking drum. How did you get into talking drum? At least it's in his family. Your own, I don't understand. Though. So explain how you got into it.
You see, let me say something about that. It's not about you're playing talking drum with your family. Everybody have their own interest. Do you understand? Everybody have their own interest. I've seen some people that they don't play talking drum with their family.
And the family
they play more than those people that play talking drum in the family. It's just how you apply your common sense. Do you understand? Like me and him, we've known each other from back in the days. Back in the days. Imole is my good friend. Back in the days, but we played for the same artist.
Who's the same artist?
Femi Opalemo. Then we're not used to like close, and Femi Opalemo is using free talking drummer. Me, him, and what's his name?
Okonla.
He's dead now.
Rest in peace.
You know, and me and Okonla were very, very close. Me and him were not close. So, and this Femi Opalemo is using three talking drummer. And Okonla will be the first talking drummer. He will be the second talking drummer. I will be the third talking drummer. And me and him were not close. And me and the first talking drummer were very close. Me and the first talking drummer will talk, will say a lot of things, and me and him will just say hi to each other. But now we're in London. And the first talking drummer is gone. Do you understand? That's how life is. Do you understand? Not that we're fighting then, but me and him we're not just close then. Do you understand? So that's about life. It's not about today, it's about future. So here we are today now. The first day I saw Imole on Facebook. I got to London before him. Yeah, I got to United Kingdom before him. So I just saw him on Facebook. Someone posted his picture and some other guys. I'm like, this guy is in London. So I called the guy that posted the picture. Do you have this guy's number? Do you have Imole's number? You know, I'm not gonna say this guy because so do you have Imole's number? And he said yes, he'll give it to me. He gave me the number, I called him. He said, do you know he's talking? Do you understand? I'm like, okay, this is Kebe. He said, Kebe, you called me. I'm like, yeah. I saw you on Facebook that you're in London. So we're not enemies, we're friends. So I have to call you, okay. So how are we gonna meet up? And we met. So here we are today.
Huh. God.
So that's life. So in anything you're doing, remember where you're going to. you're not doing it because of yourself. You're doing it because of your child or your children. You don't know where your children may meet. Do you understand? So here we are today now. If we've done something back to each other,
You can't be here.
we might not have the opportunity to sit down together today. So, do you understand what I'm saying? So here we are today. We're cool, we talk, we're both married.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So we call each other, excuse me, pardon me, we call each other what? Friends, where are you? How you doing? You're right. How's your wife? How your something like that. So if we've done something back to each other back in the days, we might not have the opportunity to sit down like this and talk. Do you understand?
Indeed.
Like, I don't know him from anywhere. You just saw him on, I saw him on Facebook. Do you understand? His name is Sambay Honors. He was born in America. And I like young boy that do, you know, what I'm doing. And I said, well, this guy that play talking drum. Not knowing that he's my friend's friend. So, we came to London last year. So, here we are today now. Life is not about present, it's about future. So in anything you're doing, remember what's gonna happen tomorrow. I thank God we're doing music together. Music, so you know.
Oh, you guys. Wow.
Just tell me you're tired.
Tired for me. I want to hear more stories, but the time is not gonna be enough.
Yeah, you free.
The time is not gonna be enough. Now, you know your talking drum side. I want you to get into your talking drum side before we quickly wrap this up. This is what they know you for.
My talking drum side is it all started with my brother. Yes. It all started with my brother. There's this uncle that normally plays talking drum for him. Whenever I play the drum, that uncle played the talking drum. So on this faithful day, we've agreed that okay, we're playing together and blah blah blah, and we all go to the venue and the party it's a night show. So we all get there and it was getting too late and we were trying to contact the talking drum and there wasn't any signs of green light. So the show seems to, you know, when you're feeling one type of way that this show is not gonna go well. It's not gonna be like every other show. Everybody was feeling down and to God be the glory. The show was like the show was happening in our area. So I called my brother. I look at his face and I seen this fear in his face that this show is flop already. You know, when you look at your brother in the eye and be like, what's happening? It's not showing it, but you can see that this fear. And I told him that, is there any way we can get a talking drum and a stick or bar? Is there any way? They just asked me, what do you want to do with this? Is that your job? Is that what you're meant to be asking me? I know. And there's this uncle that used to be our manager then, so I can see that he's upset and he doesn't want to have any conversation with me. So I walk up to the manager and be like, Uncle, is there any way we can get a talking drum and this things? And he said, he has one elderly man around that area that rents talking drums out and that. So he quickly made the contact and he went himself to go and get 2 talking drums and the sticks. So, yeah. Remember when I started my thing, I said my dad friend in church.
In church, yeah.
Yeah. I don't look at my dad when he's playing his akuba. I don't look at him. I focus on the man that's playing talking drum. I watch his every step he made on that talking drum. So on that night, so the uncle brought the talking drum and it was time for the celebrant to start dancing. And I have a friend then that we all do the same thing. Yeah, everybody knows him. I don't know if you have heard about Michael Eriki. That's my childhood friend. We grew up in the same church.
He's the one playing with Besto now, is it not?
Yes. That's my childhood friend.
Wow.
Yeah, we do the same thing. You can see him. He plays keyboard. He plays everything.
Wow.
Everything I can do, he can do. Between me and him, then it's like when I do something, it's not a competition, but we just think we have to do this because we have the opportunity. Then we got somebody that is encouraging us to do it, and they made us believe that there is a future in it. So which they were actually right. So we started doing everything together. So Michael was there on that fateful day. So I told Michael, you drop on the drums while I do the talking drum. So my brother was looking at me like, I think you guys are crazy or something. What do you think you're doing? And I just told him, can you do us one big favor, please, bro? Don't look back. Just face your crowd and sing to them. Please. If you can do this for us, we'll be fine. The minute we look back, we'll be scared. We'll feel like we've done something wrong. So can you just not look back and just, even if we made any mistake, just face. So he agreed because the time has come. We are not expecting any miracle to happen at that time because it's already past 12 and there's no mobile, no any cars, there's no phone then, no GSM, nothing. Then so we started the show. So we started playing. So and people were like, you know, when you're playing and you're looking at the crowd, and the crowd was like, when It's like when they just introduce an artist like Davido just show up on the stage. You know how
What they don't expect.
yeah. It was like that. I was like, me and my friend, we were like, what's happening here? But we're young, and we're in our head. We're still thinking, we're just doing this for fun.
Right.
Let's just do it. People are crazy. They just leave them, let them be doing what they do. So we're doing what we're doing. So it was on a Saturday night. So we did the show and everything went well. And then the Sunday morning we were meant to go to church. So my friend slept in my house, and we slept. We've slept for more than how many hours? Because we did something that we haven't done before. So we slept from 6 a.m. We didn't wake up until 7 p.m. in the night. So my dad was proper shouting at my brother, what have you done to my son? Why is he sleeping like this? What have you done? They wake me up, I can't get up, everywhere was like, I feel like paralyzed that day. I feel like paralyzed. So after that day, we got up. They gave us some medications to keep us alive. So yeah, I would say alive because that was how Nigerian parents will think it. You want to kill someone, so then we got up and we started moving on. So the next Sunday we went to church. We are meant to be in the Sunday school, so we sneaked into the main choir, and we sneaked my dad's friend's talking drum. We sneaked one of his talking drum to the Sunday school. So unfortunately we popped the talking drum.
Straight.
We popped it. So we are now looking for who is gonna return it without getting a knock. So we are now looking. So me and my friend, we are passing it to each other. You take it. when you walk like 6 feet, I will take it from you. You walk there, I will take it. So that's how we got to the man, and the man was like, he was looking for his drum everywhere in the choir. The man was totally confused. So as the man looked up and see and noticed that was what he was looking for. So and we just stopped there, and we were having a eye contact. So we don't know. We've already taken our faith that today
That's the end.
somebody's gonna cry home today. So we just stood there with the drum. My friend hold one side, I hold one side. We just stood there like this, and we were just looking, and the man was walking. In my mind, I was just praying that, if he's gonna do anything, let it not pay me. I was just praying in my mind. Okay. Then the man walked up to us, and he just said in And
Yoruba.
yeah, in Yoruba language. In your boy. Kí ló dé tẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi kẹ́ tó gbé?
Yeah.
Kí ló dé tẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi kẹ́ tó gbé? The minute he said that, we just went on our knees and we just apologized. Daddy, Emma Benusa. Daddy, Emma Benusa. And he said, and he just, the man just takes our ears like this. Next time you ask. So, and they left us. So, since then, each time we get to church, I go straight to the main choir, and whenever that man sees me through the window, he will just take one of the talking drum and the stage, and he will just give it to me. Straight away. They just give it to me, then I'll take it to.
How old were you at this time?
Big question. Big question. I can't say, but I'm just gonna guess. And I'll be like 11, 12.
Wow.
Yeah. I started playing in the club at the age of 10.
And your parents allowed that?
Yeah, they don't.
So how
No
you
parents will allow that.
Yeah.
No parents will allow that. I've got one uncle. Yeah, that uncle too. He happens to be my in-law now. Yeah, that's my sister's husband.
Wow.
Yeah, that uncle used to be the one to sneak me out of the house. So my mom noticed when I stopped, the minute I stopped eating in the house, because it got to a stage that I started buying
food outside.
No, not food outside. I started buying lunch. You know when you're in the class? Yeah, I started buying lunch for the whole class.
Because you've started
Maybe
going to
make
show.
money.
If you're going to show,
You know how much?
Making money.
if you're going to show, if you get money,
Yeah.
so you don't even care
You know
what's
how
going
much
on.
50 naira is then?
Then, back in the
Then.
days,
You know how much 50 naira is?
15 naira.
Then when
It's
I go
about
out,
like 50
when I
dollars
go
now.
to show,
Then,
when I go to show, people will spray me money, and after the show, they will give me my own share of like 250. Meanwhile, I need just 50 naira for the whole week.
Wow.
All I needed is 50 naira for the whole week. So that makes me feel like, okay, I'm doing the right thing. But one of my sisters wasn't having it. I suffered. She made me suffer for it. Not in a bad way. Yeah. But then that was, like he said, that was how I was looking at it. Like, why are you punishing me like this? Have I offended you somewhere before? Yeah. You know, the minute I come back from the show like this, I was I'll be preparing to go to the bed, and she would just come with one long stick.
Hey.
So what do you think you are doing now? Now, I know you've gone to do your rubbish. Now, it's time to do the housework. Go and clean the window. After then, go and iron all the garments that the house is going to wear to church on Sunday. After then, go and clean the toilet. After then, on a Sunday morning, I won't be able to wake up. They will wake me up with stick. Stick. all these were going on for years. But you know what? If you love something, you won't think of the whatever pain you gain from it. You will see that pain as enjoyment.
Right.
You will turn that pain to enjoyment. So that's what I would like. That's the message that I would like to pass. If you don't find anything interesting, or you don't like what you're doing, just drop it. Just drop it.
Yes. You have the same message, or you want to pass another message?
Yeah. To what he said, everybody has their own experience. Like, I was young when I started playing talking drum. Though before I don't like it, but later on I started developing interest in it. Oh, this is very sweet,
Yeah.
So if you don't like what you're doing, then it's better for you to just drop it. If you don't drop it, you might blame yourself in the future. Do you understand? So it's better for you to just know what you're doing at the right time. Love what you're doing. Don't let anybody force you. Excuse me. We're not forced to play talking drum or to... I don't know how to play drums, but the major instrument that I know how to play is talking drum, umele, chord. I can say my major instrument is chord.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
Oh, wow. I love playing chord. I love it. But it's very easy to play. I love to play rhythm on it. I can play any rhythm. I can remember when me and him would start playing together. And this country is not my first time to play with him. We've played together in Nigeria, but we don't, because if you don't close with someone, you don't want to care about what he's doing there. But when we start playing together here, I will just tell him that. I don't need to tell him. I will just give him the nice rhythm. I will just stay. I might give him a sign that you just go, free yourself, leave me alone. Don't talk too much on talking. Just leave me. Let me give you a nice rhythm. But a lot of people I don't know how to play. I love how to play rhythm because I'm convenient with it. There's some guys that came to me that, oh wow, uncle, we love how you play rhythm, I'm like, I can't do that to anybody. It's because, he's my friend, we played together in Nigeria, but here we came together, we played together again. So 2 people cannot lead. Do you understand? 2 people cannot lead. One will lead, one will back. But I don't make it obvious to people that, oh, he can lead, I can lead. He's leading, I'll give him the nicest rhythm. So by doing that, a lot of people are saying, oh, Kebe doesn't know how to play, because a lot of people don't know my name. They don't know my name. They only know me as Kebe. So Kebe doesn't know how to play. Imole knows how to play better than Kebe. A lot of people say, no, don't mind it. Kebe knows how to play, I've seen him where he played. I'm like, a lot of people have called me. You and Imole, who is the, who is better to play? I'm like, oh, I'll give you Imole's number. You can call him and ask him. And he will say same thing to them now. Oh, do you think Kebe doesn't know how to play? Okay, okay, this is his number. Call him and ask. To some people, they will call him that, hey, there's a question I need to ask you, You and Imole, who can play better? I'm like, do you want to know? Imole can play better than me. Yeah, that's what I would tell him. Imole can play better than me. Then we went to him that, yeah. Uncle Kebe said, oh, Kebe said, you're better than him. Yeah. That is the stuff. What I'm going to do when we play together, sometimes we communicate with eyes. So people doesn't know that. We communicate with eyes though. You give signs, you know. Sometimes we will talk with talking drum. I will tell him that you're alright. I will tell him that all day. Man, we back, you know. But people won't know that unless you play talking drum. No, you know what we're talking about. Do you understand? That's love. Know what you're doing. Have interest. It's not about music. Even you're working 9 to 5. If you're doing this, if you're doing that, love what you're doing. So you have rest of mind on it. Yes. Do you understand? So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
If we continue to talk, we'll talk to tomorrow. I swear down. But Tosin, do me a favor. Go into this blue bag right here. Go into the top zipper. You open it, you see a zipper. See, people don't understand what you guys do. What we do, what you guys do, you don't understand. And I want, if nobody will honor you guys, I will honor you. I will honor you. I have for other heads, but I can't beat them. This is for you. I call it a Lifetime Achievement Award. Even though you guys are still alive, when you guys pass, you guys have left a legacy down that I have seen, I have heard. I still listen to it to today. For us too. I've even found out some information I didn't know. For everybody, for all musicians, they don't know. But I have a platform. Thank God, glory to God, I have a platform. I'm going to use my platform to honor the people that I've watched, that I've listened to. So this is from me, Lifetime Achievement Award presented to you, Ayodele Kebe, Bankole, for your contribution, your impact, your influence to Nigerian music and talking drummers worldwide. From me, and as well from my brother here, Brother Imole. I thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I want the world to know that I appreciate you. So this is for my brother saying thank you for joining me here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
God bless you.
Thank you. And I'm using this opportunity to dedicate this award to my dad. If not because of him, I won't be where I am today. Amos, Azan, Bankole, I'm dedicating this award to you. The legacy you gave me took me to where I am today. I love you, and I'll continue to love you more. You're the best dad in the whole world. I love you so much. I love you so much. And somewhere by you, I love you so much. For doing this, God will uplift you. God will give you more grace in this life. You will continue to grow in Jesus' name. I love you. I love you. Thank you.
I would like to dedicate this to the glory of God and to my late dad and to my family, because there's nowhere I can be today without them. There's nowhere. And to my family, when I say my family, to Mrs. Idowu and to Oluwadarasimi Idowu and to Master Elijah Idowu, our boss, and to everybody that love good things, to the mother, to the father, to the good mothers and fathers out there, and to all my fans, to my brother, Ambassador Chef Nabi. May God continue to be with him.
Amen.
And may God, anything that he lays his hands on shall be prosper in this.
Amen.
And I would like to appreciate you, son. You've been from day one. You've been a brother, and don't see this. I don't call it a platform, because what you're doing, you're literally preaching the word love. Love. Even God is love. If you have love, if you love yourself and you love your fellow like yourself, that means you have God in you. There's nothing to it. We don't need to sugarcoat it. We don't need to preach. We don't need to go on the pulpit. We don't need to. The whole world can say what you're doing. And we've spoken, and I've told you that you see, this life, the good thing doesn't want people to do them. Good thing. Yeah. When you want to do something good, you always struggle. There's always obstacle in between. So, my own is when I started, I never looked back. Even up to now, when I want to do something, I don't look back. I don't look back. When I've agreed that inside me now, okay, this is what I'm doing. That's what I'm going for. And I want you to borrow that spirit. The minute you started doubting what people are going to say to this, what people are going to say to this, and you're already marking yourself down already. So may God be with you.
Amen.
May God be your guide.
Amen.
May God continue the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that you need to get to where you're going. God will grant you.
Amen. In Jesus' name.
You will know God will order your steps.
Amen.
In this world, you will not be like a snake that just walk past without a mark. Your legacy will live.
Amen.
Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Sit and tell everybody in America. I know what we are doing now is passing love.
Yes.
And I believe the love is there. Because we can all see what your generation are doing. Is something that has not happened before. So don't look back. No matter what the circumstances may look like. Don't look back. Don't look back. See yourself like a contractor that you need to build a structure. You need to build a house. And
solid foundation.
If you don't build it, you know what the result can be. Imagine if they don't finish this building. Nobody will walk in there to come and book the space. Yeah, so see yourself like a contractor that needs to build something and give yourself a target. Like, okay, this thing, I'm going to build this, I'm going to do this. And may God be with you.
Amen.
Thank you so much. Bro.
Thank you all for joining me.
Thank you so much.
This was so touching. It was so fulfilling to do this, especially being the first interview, the first episode. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't really have a plan. I just went ahead with what came into my mind. But to see that impact, to see him shed tears, just getting that appreciation. I told you all, these people need it. These people lack it. They lack it. They don't have it. And to see that, man, it touched my soul that I'm like, oh God, yes, I'm doing something that actually making a difference. Till tomorrow, these two guys, man, I'll always respect them. I'll always have love for them, because they showed me that love even before we met. I didn't have to do anything. It's just through the love of music that we met. And here we are today. My two big brothers in London, Imole and Kebe. Bro, Kebe says something that I want to expand on. He said, it wasn't my education that took me abroad. It was talking drum that took me abroad. Imagine if his father had really forced him that, no, you're going to stay in school. Where would he be? The reason why you all are watching me now, majority of you all don't even know or may not know what I went to school for. You probably don't even know that I went to school. But the reason why you know me is because I play talking drum. It's because of my gift. I want to encourage you all, your gifts, your talents, that thing God deposited in you. Discover it. Work on it. Refine it. That is where your value lies. I would have not met these guys or any of these people you're going to see and learn about if not because of my gift. And you will not know me if not because of my gift. Take that gem I'm giving you. Take this gem that he also said, that they also said, and run with it. You don't want to believe me? Read your Bible, the book of Proverbs. A man's gift maketh room for him, and set him before great men and kings. Not your education. Quote me. It's not my word, it's the word of God. Check out some more clips from them. can't just play all that shit and not say what you was playing. What were you saying? What was he saying? Like,
ọ̀gbẹ́ni máa ro gbogbo ẹjọ́ tí mo rò látara.
yeah,
ọ̀gbẹ́ni.
there's no Ogbeni.
I try go. But that's money ní irú àwọn òbí yìí.
In this interview, man, I found out a lot of things I did not know, man. I was blown away. I was surprised. I was so, like, wowed. Because so many albums, so many artists that you love, I've been hearing over all these years, and I found out so much things about it. I'm just like, whoa, oh my God, these people have worked. These people have really worked, man. And that's it, man. That's the end of episode 3. Hope you've enjoyed it. Who's going to be episode 4? Just got to watch and find out. Thank you for watching Sambay Honors. See you next time.